Good morning, everybody. We're live from Coralville, Iowa. It's the 4th of July parade, the 249th anniversary of the United States of America. The Coralville Parade on Independence Avenue, right outside the Rec Center, is underway. And guess what? Here comes the happy 4th of July. Here comes the American Legion in a World War II Jeep driven by Dr. Ober. And the Jeep's name is Goldie. Yeah, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, the United States of America flag. There it is. American Legion with the flag, old gold glory, right up front. And here comes the color guard, Coralville American Legion. Hi, guys.
And as the Legion goes by, I'm Herb Staub. I'm here with Rex this morning. Here comes the Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts of America.
You bet.
Right behind.
What a great group. Hi, guys, girls. Hi, leaders. Hi, everybody. Hi, scouters. Great program. Good job. The parade is underway, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from Coralville, Iowa. I'm Rex Branstad with my sidekick,
Herb Staub.
And Herb, they trapped us for a whole nother year.
Yeah, I doubled my salary.
Yeah, me too. Oh, yeah. Oh, only doubled years. Only doubled years. Folks, we've got a huge crowd here at the parade, right up and down 8th Street here. We're between Northwest Junior High and the Rec Center. And the crowd, as you know, it's nice and sunny and bright and not a cloud in the sky. And the Independence Avenue's got the red, white, and blue stripe that the city painted.
It is a brand new, bright red, white,
they just
beautiful,
painted
beautiful
it.
paint
It looks
job.
great.
Yeah, yes.
And we're going to have floats. We got a host of things to talk about here today. But the number one thing is it's the 4th of July.
Yeah, happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July. It's the 249th birthday of the United States, and we're going to do it upright and say, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, after all these years, it's now legal to shoot fireworks off. So we hope everybody does it safely. We've got a whole big lineup today. We got all kinds of groups, all kinds of floats, all kinds of ideas, and, of course, all kinds of things that Herb and I are going to throw in there. So here comes the parade. That's the funnest part. Here comes the parade.
It is. The fire trucks, the police cars, the ambulances, they're all on their way down here.
And you know, we have to get started. There's all kinds of volunteers here to make this thing happen. And the official sponsor of the city of Coralville, and the title sponsor is Hills Bank and Trust, and the 4thFest presenting sponsor is Coral Ridge Mall, and the main stage sponsor is the Viridian Credit Union. Boy, have we got a group going here today. And ladies and gentlemen, right off the bat, here comes the Coralville Police Department and law enforcement agencies.
They got a couple of desperados in the back seat.
They've already got a couple prisoners in the back there. Yeah, they started right off on the 4th of July with he was about 5 years old.
Yeah.
I'll bet they had a heck of a time running him down. Yeah, bet. Here comes more law enforcement agencies, and here we've got...
what do we have? The official sheriff side-by-side 4x4 here with the trailer. And they have one of our patriotic, looks like the Highway Patrol.
It looks
Herky.
great.
It's a Highway Patrol Herky.
There you go. That's Highway Patrol Herky with a whole bunch of grandstands. Thanks, guys. Here comes the sheriff. There's the sheriff right over there. Hi, Sheriff. Here they go. Thanks for doing what you do. Take care, buddy. Thanks for doing what you do.
Thank you.
And what's that whiny thing? What's
it's
that?
Coming. It sounds like an old, old sloth house. No, it isn't. It's not yet. Coralville, the Coralville Red. What happened to look at this.
Coralville Fire Department.
Beautiful. Look at this ladder truck.
Now that's called ladder truck. That's called L715. Ladder 715.
That is a piece of equipment.
That's about $800,000 in today's world. That's like $1.2 million. Looking good, boy. They spent a lot of time shining that big rig up.
Yep, looks nice.
Look at the size of that thing. I was on the fire department for 20 years. I wouldn't even attempt to drive that one.
You couldn't see to the back of that.
I couldn't get in the front steps anymore. Here comes the Coralville engine. This is called an engine company, E721. You bet. Look at there. That's called a crew cab. But when the time you get the fire, you're inside. When I was you on the tailboard, you're froze to death by the time you got there.
You take the whole family to the weenie roast.
There you go. Hi, kids.
Where's another one? I hope there isn't any fires in Coralville. They're all here today.
Well, that's right. That was a good time to not have a fire for sure. Engine 712. You know, Coralville does have 2 fire stations now,
yes,
and
we
are about 90% volunteer fire department. Hi, guys and girls.
They have barracks in the new one, so they can have the trainees.
Yes, that's a true story.
Yeah.
Folks, 911 is going to get you, and John's going to get you an ambulance, making a difference where you live. An ambulance, the fire department, the sheriff, the police department. What do we have? We've got a maid here in this community. You really want to know, too. Folks, it's a beautiful day for a parade, and we're having one. Yeah, bubbles, tiny bubbles. Engine Tiffin Fire Association is here.
There's
Thank you for coming. Look at here, they got the old bubble machine going.
Fire extinguisher bubble machine. Just what you need.
Look at there, they got Wile E. Coyote chasing the Roadrunner in the back there.
Here we go, here we go.
Here comes, ladies and gentlemen, the DSFD, Don Slough Fire Department, the former Public Works Director of the City of Coralville. He was on the Coralville Fire Department. He bought his own fire truck to have, his own fire truck. And there goes, the Don Slough Fire Department. His son Tim is driving. Hi, Ann. Hi, everybody. They got that shined up. There you go right there. Nice. Thanks to the parade sponsors, West Bank. West Bank, the big cheese of West Bank just drove by. You walked by.
All right.
Don Slough Fire.
Here's our Grand Marshal here.
Comes the Grand Marshal. They're Mr. Crone and his wife. Hi, Shane. Hi, Marty. There's our Grand Marshal, the retired fire police chief of the city of Coralville. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Aha! Check that out. That's the old first baseman in there. One-handed catch there, boy. I got that one. I love it. Start our candy cache here. If I was a kid, I'd just come down to this booth afterwards and take all our stuff.
Listen, there's 2 7.5-year-olds 5 tenths down there that'll clean this up quicker than you and I can.
You know, folks, everybody here's got, for the most part, got shorts on. They've got umbrellas out. It's a hot day.
It's 90. Is it 90 yet? It feels like
I don't know. It's plenty up there. And but guess what? What month is it, Herb?
What month?
Yeah.
July.
It's July, so right now it's 90.
Where are we at?
And where is it going to be in
Iowa.
January? It's going to be 10 below. I like this better.
100 degrees difference.
I like this much better. You don't have to shovel this baloney. It's a beautiful day. Here comes, look to me like maybe Hills Bank.
Hills Bank, 121 years of
121 years.
Yeah. You know, I didn't know that Hills Bank had more than one location. They got 19 now.
Is that right?
Thank you.
That's the bank. There they are. They got a nice looking float going today. Yeah. Lots of, I wouldn't say many officers marching. I'd say a lot.
This is all the youngins.
I'd say people behind the counter down there, the window folks. They're good for them. They're in the parade. I like the community development.
The city council's walking
and they got
here.
They got Tony bringing up the back there is what they got. Hi, Tony. How you doing, buddy? One will do.
Awesome.
Good man. Thank you. Good. Thanks, Tony. Thank you. Tony Rotland. Yeah, betcha. You know, any bank, regardless of what bank it is, it's a good community supporter, and that's what they do. That's the beauty of this thing. We got a little break here. What else do we have for sponsors, Herb?
Well, we got a number of showcase stage sponsor. What's Venstra and Kim. Fireworks sponsor, Foster's Kraus Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Parade sponsor is West Bank. You mentioned that. Thank you. The Kids Pedal Tractor Pool sponsor is Watts Group, and the premier sponsors is Fest and 4thFest.
Foster Kraus Plumbing and Heating, thank you, brand new sponsor. Thank you for volunteering to be a sponsor. We really appreciate your having down here. It's a wonderful thing. We're glad you're all part of it. We're glad you're wonderful. That's the girl Shane Peterson driving that big, beautiful black pick-em-up truck there. That's the city of Coralville.
Here we
Coralville
are.
City Council.
Yeah.
It's the 4th of July right here. Right here. Thank you. Hi, Rich. Rich is too busy bagging up candy to even wave.
he's reloading all the ammo.
You know, he must be low man because he go by the review booth. He must not be running for office. He'd be mugging the camera. Says he's looking down, loading up stuff.
They got sidetracked here by a bunch of little kids. Oh, here comes.
We got a special float coming on here. Hi, Sherry. Here comes the city of Coralville, and right here we've got a special float. We've got Evie. We've got Evie here this morning. Hi, Evie. Hi, Evie.
Hi, Evie.
Hi, Evie. Hi, city of Coralville.
Hello.
There's the city of Coralville staff right there. Thank you so much. Looking good. Only 42 miles to go.
Yeah, you just started.
When do you change and get to ride on the float?
Yeah. What is this?
That's Silver after he. Hi, Silver.
That is. Where'd the pony come from?
Hi, Silver.
Look at that.
If you're not avoid, you know who Silver is. Anyhow, Coralville Public Library, the best library in town. Get that, best library in town.
It is. It is.
Boy, they're putting out the bubble machine here.
How you doing, Alan?
Now, if you're at the library, you have to pedal this.
Yep.
There's low man right there.
Like
get stuck with that. That kid's going to get run over.
Brakes on there.
Community. Now we've got these kids all dressed up. I like it. Summer needs for kids. Summer, what's that say?
This is from the food pantry. Here we are.
Okay.
Oh, now we have free home deliveries.
Bring my groceries to me at your cost.
Look at the herky coming up. Here we go.
Oh, boy. You cannot have a parade in Johnson County anywhere.
This is the Spirit Club.
Oh, boy. There's Greg driving.
Yep.
My buddy Greg's driving. He's head of the Spirit Squad.
Yeah,
There's Herky. Holy mackerel. Hi, Greg. Hi, Spirit. Hi, Spirit Squad. Hi, Herky. Hi, Herky. Hi, Spirit Squad. Morning. Morning.
Yeah, their makeup's starting to run a little bit.
Yeah, I think that they might be on the swimming team after this. There's the Iowa City Area Sports Commission right here.
4thFest.
There we go, the sponsor of 4thFest, all kinds of fun things. Hi, Nick. All kinds of fun things. Boy, their sponsor is 4thFest, not Burfest, but all kinds of stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, a big poster of Hayden Fry. Yeah. Wow. No, we won't get the chance to do it. Thank you. Boy, people just want to bring us stuff, don't they?
I know.
It's
nice to be wanted.
That's right.
Except by the cops.
Yeah. Well, it's a better feeling than at home. We don't get this feeling at home. Folks, I tell you, we've got a crowd here. We've got a beautiful crowd on a beautiful day. And I hope that nice breeze goes away.
Yeah. Right.
What a day. We're going to have a kid get run over any time here now. Run out to get candy. And while we're talking about
a little break here
about the parade, how about Stars and Stripes sponsors? We have got Gay and Chia Funeral. That's Danny Gay from right here in Coralville.
That's right.
We got Tom and Deb Seelig, Dr. Gill, Tom and Deb Gill, excuse me.
Oh, look at there's Rex and Michael.
Grand Rail Development. Think Iowa City, Mortensen Construction, and Randy's Flooring. Boy, Randy's Flooring's been in Coralville for a long, long time. They started down on the Coralville
They have
Street.
a place in Cedar Rapids and all around.
Oh, yeah. Folks, it takes a lot of volunteers to operate a deal like this, and the City of Coralville started, along with their wonderful staff, cleaning up the parks and the parade route. It's been a huge, huge effort to have this thing go. Not only that, but 5th Street's been under construction since.
And 12th Avenue.
And 12th Avenue. They had to work their old rear ends off to get everything done. Here comes the Trojan football team. Hi, Trojans. Hi, Trojans football team. There they go. They're going to be back on the gridiron here in a couple months for sure. There's nothing any more fun than doing calisthenics in the wet grass. That was always a highlight.
Oh, here's our sponsor, Gilchrist Jewett.
Gilchrist. Now, let me tell you about Gilchrist Jewett Lumber Company.
What's that?
They are a proud sponsor of 4thFest and of West High football. And did you notice West High football is marching right ahead of their float? They did a nice job with their float. Thank you to Gilchrist Jewett Lumberyard, right out on 22nd Avenue or Camp Cardinal Road right here in Iowa City and Coralville. The parade founder is Dick Myers. Hey, buddy. There goes Dick Myers, Richard Myers right here. Richard, how are you, sir? Good to see you, Dick Myers. Boy, Coralville mayor, one-time state senator, owner of the
Hawkeye Truck Stop.
Truck Stop.
That brings back memories.
I'm telling you, he was a real founder, a part of the parade. A great guy, state representative, state senator. He put more deals together for the good of the people. He's a wonderful mayor of Coralville. Great guy, Mr. Richard Myers.
The next entry here is the Extreme Arena. Now that put Coralville on the map for hockey.
Boy, I'm a hockey. We've been going to hockey for 3 years. We are hockey fans, and we never even knew the rules of hockey. Grand Marshal approved. I like that. Grand Marshal Award winner right there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, guys. Hi, Dash. Hi, Dash. Hi, Dash. Hi, Dash. There goes Dash right there.
You know.
There goes Dash right there. There goes the hockey players.
Yeah, another 20 degrees in that mask.
Dash may be dashing for the recreation center. Foster Kraus Plumbing and Heating. There they are right there. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to our parade and being a sponsor. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Nice to have you here. They actually volunteered to be a sponsor. When's the last time that?
Yeah.
Nobody had to strong arm them. They got a nice looking van there. You got a pink ladder.
Can't miss it.
Yeah, I like it. Good for them. Thank you so much to Foster and Kraus Plumbing and Heating and Air Conditioning. And I'm thinking the air conditioning guys might be getting a call today.
Right now.
Wouldn't you think? Hi, little kids.
Here comes the
And
Coralville Antique Car Museum entry.
wow, looking good.
What is that?
Wow,
What is that thing?
I don't know that. We don't.
1924 Ford Roadster.
1920. That's high.
Probably sold for
That is
$300.
That's 100 years ago. Good morning. Good
How you
morning. How are
doing?
you guys?
There's the Hy-Vee group.
You got
Hey,
it.
Hy-Vee.
You got it. That car's 100 years old and it's purring like a kitten.
Yeah, wonderful.
And it's in Henry Ford's favorite color. What color was that?
Any color, as long as it's black.
There you go. There's Hy-Vee gang.
There's
Hi, Ted
Hy-Vee.
Carpenter. Kay Carpenter. Good to have you in the parade.
There's our group from Hy-Vee.
Here comes Jay guys right here. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Come right in the booth. Here.
Mr. J.
Oh boy, those will stick to
Honorary.
those will
Mr.
stick to
J.
my teeth
Thank
good.
you, sir.
Thank you, Jay.
Happy 4th of July.
Thanks, Hy-Vee.
There's my meat man. How you doing?
We're doing good so far.
Thank you. Yeah. Pace yourself. Brown Deer Cooperative.
There's the Brown Deer Co-op. Boy, nobody has more fun than the people from the Brown Deer Co-op.
Yeah, especially
They're
on
a
the 4th of
lively
July.
bunch.
Look at this.
I've run into them all kinds of places. Thank you for coming, Co-op people.
Was that when you drove the ambulance? Or
Yeah. Yeah.
Brown Deer
Life support group.
Cooperative. Yeah.
Ah, they're good people.
They are.
They live up on the golf course up there in a real big, beautiful
55
building.
plus active senior.
Wow, I like it.
residents.
Hi, Sue.
And they are active. They are active.
Oh, you couldn't hit that if you tried. Thank you, Sue. Wow, they're playing bicycles and walking. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. I was worried there for a minute. I mind that lady, the little old lady had a kid.
No, it's a.
What do we got going here, Herb?
I'll bring you a banana for that monkey.
Yes. Yeah.
Here we have county landscaping driving.
That's called country
driving,
landscaping.
Yeah, the
where I
Iowa
went to school.
Gymnast. The Iowa Gymnast entry here. Iowa Gymnast, longest running gymnastics school in Iowa. Classes for children 6 months and older.
Oh, here we go. We're going to have a routine right here in front of me.
Yep.
Wow.
One-handed.
One-handed. Come on.
Yeah.
No way. One-handed cartwheel. When's the last time you did one?
I haven't done anything one-handed for a long time.
Wow, look at here. Handstand, walking on her hands.
All right.
Woohoo, yes.
Yeah.
Last thing I did anywhere near, I used to be able to stand on my finger.
Yeah.
See, I demonstrated it.
Yeah, I know.
Right there. Wow. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you, girls. Thank you, ladies.
Lansing, see, he's not driving his horse.
No.
Hearse.
Horse is overheated, I'm sure.
Yeah, it would be, but it's
right here, our hometown.
Waiting 3 hours.
Our hometown Coralville Funeral Home. There's the Lensing gang. Hi, Mike. Michael Lensing. Hi, Michael. A good guy.
Yep.
Wonderful guy.
He's busy looking for customers.
Yeah. Wonderful
Midwest
service.
One Bank. You
Wonderful
mentioned the
service.
Midwest One about our
I did.
sponsor.
They got a nice car here.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Midwest One Bank. Hi, Midwest One Bank. Thanks for coming. Good to have you here. Hi, Midwest One Bank. Good morning. Thanks for coming.
Morning.
Good to see everybody.
Look excited. You only got 5 more miles
one camera.
to go.
5 more miles. 5 more miles. How are you? Here's the backup group here, whatever that is.
Well, the next one after Midwest One, it says Gay and Chia. Is this Mike? I can't see the sign, Rex.
Dan Chia.
Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Gay and Chia. I was right.
Right here?
Yep.
Gay and Chia.
With the herky.
A couple doors behind. Ah, you betcha. A couple of folks behind the funeral directors. Danny Chia grew up right here in Coralville, Iowa, and good connection there.
I'm looking for him on his bicycle.
He's right over there. He's on the other side.
There he is.
That's Danny Chia right there, buddy.
There he is.
On his Schwinn. He's on his Schwinn. Good man. There's the Genesis Church, the big white house.
How are you?
They're going to have a barbecue right after this event later on. Thank you there.
Right
Thank
down
you.
The street from,
so sometime
right
they're going to have a barbecue.
Big white house.
Boy Scout Troop 212. Hi, Troop 212. Did you just get back from Philmont? Yeah. You darn right. Good job, Scouts. Thanks for coming. You know, ladies and gentlemen, there's a group called the Boy Scouts of America, now called Scouting USA.
Yes, it is.
And it's not only boys, it's young women.
Correct.
And those young women are learning all the programs in scouting. Trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, brave, clean, and reverent.
Yep.
Thank you, Scouts. Good job. Good to see you. Nice. Thanks for coming. So if you want to enroll in a wonderful family program where 50% of the leaders are women, Scouting is the place to go. And you can join any troop you want to join. You can get involved in any kind of a scout group you want. Good to see Troop 12. Good to see Troop 12. They're wearing their khaki browns this morning.
That's right. Alumni band. Remember the alumni band?
Oh, boy, here they are.
Here they are.
There's Steve Jepson right up top, born and raised on 8th Avenue in Coralville. Hi, Steve Jepson. There's Steve Jepson right there. Here, the final gun. Boom. Fight, fight, fight for Iowa till the game is won.
Here they go.
Boy,
sounds like the alumni band.
Nobody has any more fun at any event than the alumni band.
You notice they're all sitting down. Too.
Except for Steve. He's got a chair up there. Good for him. He grew up in Coralville. He went to West High. He's a professor of music at the University of Iowa. Boy, folks, we're still having fun.
We're waiting for the Taekwondo group here coming
Well, you know, I heard you lipped off to them, so Herb, I want you to go out and talk to them.
I wouldn't come near them. They could take me down with their little finger. And here we are. We have the Taekwondo, Anderson's Taekwondo.
Taekwondo. Good morning.
Yeah,
hi, kids.
They've been in the parade since 2002.
Wow.
They've been a long-standing group.
Good-looking bunch there. Good-looking bunch there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, come in here. We'll fix you right up, boy. Don't mess with us.
Uh-huh.
Don't mess with Herb, anyhow. I'm out of it. Just mess with Herb. Lady with a club. Never mess with a lady with a club. Ever.
It's like outrunning a bear. Just be faster than the guy next to you.
Faster than one guy. That's right. That wouldn't. I don't know. I might have stepped on it. I might have beat a chunky kid in my class. His name was Tom Sawyer.
Yes.
He was big and slow.
I was that guy.
I might have been outrun. Well, I was on the baseball team, so I had to get halfway decent. What do we got here? I think this
community band.
All right.
Another music group here. Here we go.
It allows participation all ages. They've been participating in the 4th parade since the beginning. Our parade band is small, subset of the larger group, which will be performing tonight, prior to the fireworks. So they're on the stage at St. Morrison Park tonight. Iowa City Community Band, they got a maestro up on top. They're doing good. They're all sitting down on a beautiful float. Folks, it's the 4th of July parade from Coralville, Iowa on Independence Avenue.
You know, someone's walker on the tailgate. We got some experience. Here's, is it Rygo? Is that the way we say it?
Rygo Services. Rygo Services.
That's right.
Free lawn care, it says right. He's a realtor, Ryan Senar.
They haul away junk, too.
Junk removal and demo.
Yeah.
Lawn care and real estate service. He does it all. I don't know the man. Good for him. Get out there and, you know, the fact that I don't know doesn't mean anything, but he's out there trying to make a living for himself, and he came up with an idea. That's America. That's called capitalism. That's called the spirit to be independent and do your own thing. Good for him.
You know, Forever Green, they started by a couple that moved here way back in the 70s. They used to be customers at Nelson's Meat Market that I had.
The Hirschbergers.
Yeah, and that was, you know, wow.
Forever Green Landscaping Garden Center right here.
It looks like a salute to Jurassic Park here with the
boy, wow, they really
T-Rex
got it going on. That's a pretty float. That's a pretty float. Thank you for coming. Bunch of little kids with green shirts on. Forever Green.
Dennis Plate in his 1972 Chevy pickup.
Yeah,
I had that. I had that vehicle, except it was blue and white.
Oh, boy.
That exact same vehicle.
Oh, boy.
It didn't look that good when I got rid of it in 73.
Little cancer going on behind it. Is that what it was?
It was a good American-made car back in the 70s.
Comes the Crazy Clowns. I think we can toss out S on that. It's just a crazy clown.
Yeah,
Hi, Jim. Hi, Jim. Just a crazy clown.
Well, he's the only one that showed up sober.
Believe it or not, that crazy clown was a year ahead of me in high school.
He was.
He looked like he was in 5 years ahead of me. I see.
Yeah,
Good guy.
Yeah, it's not the years, it's
Good
the mileage.
morning, USA. Good morning to you. Thank you. Thank you.
Inspire
How are ya?
Athletics, Iowa.
You bet. Look at these kids. Nothing you and I couldn't do, Herb.
All-star
Absolutely.
cheerleading. Well, they said cheerleading. Look at
Look
that.
at that girl up there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Woo. Boy, these kids and these athletics, and there we go. Some kind of a routine right here. What do we got going here? Got 5 or 6 girls. They got a younger girl. Uh-oh.
Whoa!
Oh. They threw her up in the air about 25 feet and brought her down.
In one
There we
piece.
go.
All in one piece.
Oh, boy.
I wouldn't like to do that on
Oh, no.
on cement, would you?
No, no. Iowa Book. I've been there many times as a student.
Yeah, family-owned bookstore still on the corner of Clinton and Iowa.
And they're in the
whenever
day.
I was there in 1972 when I got here.
Yep, in the Day Building, downtown Iowa City. Of course, Peter Day was the man who is named after. You knew that, didn't you? I'm sure.
Peter Day.
Peter
Yep.
Day.
I want to mention Walter Roofing because I like their ad about if you have a dog in the house while they're doing your roof, they'll give you free doggy daycare.
Is that a fact?
That's right.
What does it say about Walter Roofing? It says they're named after their pit bull Walter. That's the name of the company. And they had a big picture of a pit bull.
That's
Good
their,
for
that's
Walter.
their buddy.
Walter Roofing and Financing. Here you go.
Silver
the supply
anniversary.
place.
Oh, this is the bridal shop.
16 years of helping brides find their price. Silver anniversary. Oh, I like that. Good to see you. Nice looking, nice looking. Good for you. Good for you. Thanks for coming. Boy, these businesses, yeah!
Woo!
Woo! Thank you. These businesses going all out. This must be the year of the bubble machine.
It is.
Look at them. Look at that one go.
That colored ones, too.
Folks, this is an extravaganza. This is no parade. This is out of control. This is too much fun. It's the 4th of July parade in Coralville, Iowa. Herb, I hate to report this, but there's a roll of toilet paper, a brand new one down there.
She just threw that.
Would you
the guy in the he just threw that over here for you.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Thank you.
Somebody threw it off their float. Thank you.
Yeah, well, hey.
Sure.
Thank you. Texas Roadhouse.
Herb, I've never come out of a parade with a roll of toilet paper before.
Texas Roadhouse in Coralville, 18 years.
Wow. Their mascot is who?
Andy. Andy Armadillo.
Oh boy. Corridor Equipment's coming through here now. We're rolling.
I don't have much to say. I got to read their sign.
Well, we're gonna
They'll
say
be coming up here in a moment.
There's Boot Scootin' Bookie from the
Texas. There's Andy.
Texas Road. Hi, Andy.
Hey, Andy.
Andy the Armadillo.
Hey, Andy.
I think it looked like an
I don't think Andy can move.
I don't think Andy's got much. Andy's gonna need a cold beer, I think, after being a mascot uniform all day.
Well, they got cold beer at Texas Roadhouse.
Yes, they do.
They got everything.
We've got some great businesses right here in Coralville, ladies and gentlemen, and we are taking a look at them, all kinds of them here today. It says Corridor Equipment Company right in front of us here. They got a big truck. Look at the equipment that they have. They're ready for anything. Look at this equipment they got.
Nice
You
looking.
darn right. Boy, is that a snowblower in front? What is that thing?
It's a under digger.
It's a little bulldozer.
Yeah.
It's a snowblower bulldozer. A big bobcat in back. They've got the equipment. Wow, good for them. Now here comes Serve Pro. You know that color's called Serve Pro Green. You can't miss it.
No, you can't.
Serve Pro Green. So I like the looks of this, guys. When you have an emergency, a fire, or you got a big flood in your house, you don't have to worry about it. You call Serve Pro. And these guys and men and women come out and they
make it look like it never happened.
That's right.
Yeah.
They work with your insurance company, the whole shot. All you need to do is just call ServPro. That's all you have to do is call the ServPro company. And they've got equipment and oh yeah. Thank you.
Good. Thank you. Thank you.
That's good. Thank you. Yeah. Go figure. Good morning. Sure. Oh, I haven't seen one of those in a long time. There you go. Amen.
I don't.
Good morning. Friends of the Animal Foundation. You got
That'll
it.
work.
Rick. How
Thank
are
you.
I'm going at it. Oh, yeah, right.
We got that was the Friends of the Animal Center Foundation raises funds to support animal programs in Iowa City Animal Care and Adoption Center.
Well, so far, that's my favorite float. Anybody takes the dogs in, the cats in, stuff like that. Look at these people.
And they're followed by the actual Animal Care and Adoption Center that does all the work.
372 adoptions, 426 spay and neuters. Wow. $63,000 in cost. They're a real deal. Good morning. How are you? Colony Acres. There they are.
I liked it.
Right up here on 12th Avenue and Front Street in North Liberty. Look at the little kiddie stuff.
Yes.
They got all kinds of games. Boy, they're going to hit their stride about Halloween time out here. Thank you. Give it some kid. They're handing out cotton candy, ladies and gentlemen.
We were speaking of pink earlier, and this is what you look at this. This is Kate. Is it Caitlin? It's covered up.
Ladies and gentlemen, a great big pink van of some sort.
Custom Caitlin's
treats for
cupcakes.
dogs.
They make
Custom.
doggy cupcakes.
Custom Caitlin's.
Doggy
It
bone
says pupcakes, not
cupcakes.
for your dog.
Yeah. Slap my face. Yes, doggy foods.
Can't be fired from this job.
I know.
Oh, wow.
No one else will do it.
Iowa Farm Sanctuary.
Now they take, you talk about dogs and cats, they take in pigs and goats and horses and snakes and I don't know what else they take in.
Husbands. Husbands.
You'd be in trouble. Don't tell Michael.
Oh, she already knows. She's probably copying down the net number on that thing. We've got a whole lot going here, ladies and gentlemen, on this parade. We're only getting started with this parade. We've got all kinds of people lining up and down the street.
Yeah, we're only halfway through. We got a long way to go.
We got more stuff going. Here's a beautiful.
Now this is the Iowa City West dance team. Their season this summer to prepare for the football games and the state and national finals.
You bet.
And they have won some contests, this group.
They either just took a shower 2 minutes ago or they're sweating to death.
I think a combination of both.
I think it's the latter of the two. So here we got a routine going right here. They look great. They're doing a great job. You bet. West High dance team. I like it, kids.
That smiles are painted on there. They're wonderful. Look at this. She's great.
You're right here in the middle of the street. They're putting on a big routine from West High. This is the parade. This is the real deal. This is Americana right in front of us right here.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yay! All right.
Hi, girls. Thank you. Good job. The West High dancing at the beginning of their season. Yeah, you betcha. You know, Herb, I don't know about this next one. Who hot Mongolian Grill?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a hot day. Do you want to go to the hot Mongolian Grill today?
Who hot?
Oh, who hot? I'm sorry.
Hot.
All around. There you go.
Are you hot? Who hot?
Who
Who
hot?
hot? Who hot?
I'm not.
You hot? I'm not hot. You hot?
Hi.
Who hot?
Who hot? Start earning free stir fry today. All right. We're going to start tomorrow. They got a float there. They're handing out all kinds of certificates and stuff to Who Hot Grill.
Yes. You know that I was there one time. The students, amazing amount of University of Iowa students were in that place.
I'll bet. Oh, I'll bet.
Packed. Paul Davis Restoration, another one of the people you work with, Rex.
Property restoration experts, and
Yeah.
that means restoration. They do all kinds of things, A to Z. You have a property that needs to be tuned up, recovery, reconstruct, and restore. Paul Davis. Storm, mold, fire, and water. One call does it all. It gets them. Wow, looky here. Looky here. The Gowan Blood Center. You know, ladies and gentlemen.
They're everywhere.
It's a perfect time to give blood. I know that sounds like something you really don't want to do, but America needs your blood.
I have.
Absolutely.
I have done that.
Good for you. Yes, all right. I like this. Congratulations. Good job. Good for you. Thanks for coming. We like your program. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
We'll do it. We'll talk about it. Would you go ahead and announce that? Thank you.
It's
Thank you.
It's on English on the other side, Rex. I'm sorry.
No wonder I passed that
No
out.
wonder you couldn't see that. Fun for a free bike safety event, Friday, July 11th.
The West
Fun
High
for the
Cheer
family.
Center. Yeah, West High Cheerleader.
Yeah.
Boy, West High's out in force.
They are.
The West High has got a group here today. Look at this group from A to Z and earlier today. They are really going. Thank you, West High. Thank you, West High kids.
How would you like to be the only guy on the West?
Well, That's America. It works the other way, too, How are you, buddy? Thanks for serving the country, sir.
State Farm. Danielle Humphreys.
Danielle Humphreys right there. Hi, Danielle. How are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Her office is right down next to mine on 5th Street. I haven't met her yet.
Really?
She's out wandering around the street. There you go, Danielle State Farm.
You're sitting here in the shade.
State Farm.
Okay, now this.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
What we got going here?
City High softball. City High softball.
There goes the old alma mater right there. There goes the City High softball team.
You know about those guys.
I do. Hi, kids. You got to like that red and white on this side of the river. We don't get much chance to talk about red and white on this side of the river.
We don't.
All right. Thank you, kids.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Woohoo. Nothing we don't have, Herb.
Nope.
So you're going to call the dentist for your grandkids on this deal?
I go next week.
So do I. I chipped a tooth last week. Oh. Hey, we're going at the parade. We've got people. We've got floats. We got candy. We got a little bit of a breezer to cool us down. And what's coming up, my buddy Herb?
Well, it's a bunch of dolls is what it is.
Oh.
And it's...
I would agree.
I'm sorry to say that at the moment, I don't see them on the list, but we'll just watch.
Cedar Rapids Dolls dance team. They're not just performers, they're role models, teammates, and proud ambassadors of the Cedar Rapids spirit. And let's hear it from the Cedar Rapids Dolls. I agree. Boy, they were a nice-looking young women marching. They got big, tall boots on. And
yeah,
not
much else.
They're doing good.
Next is, the first time I saw a women's skating, what do you call it? It's a
roller derby.
Thank you.
It's called roller skates.
Yeah, but they scared the heck out of me, I'll tell you.
Iowa City Bruisers Junior Derby. Wow. They got a mate here, boy. They got a group out today. They got a good-looking group to the junior nonprofit sports dedicated youth through International Sportive Roller Derby.
There you go.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Here we go. They got knee pads on. They got elbow pads on. They got helmets on. And they're roller skating. Now, we had a roller rink in Coralville way back in the 50s when I was a kid.
Where was that at?
And down on the Coralville Strip, across the street, what is now Hardee's, on
Yeah.
the site where Walgreens is down there. And the kids at Coralville, we all learned how to roller skate. I can roller skate. I can ice skate.
I did once.
Yeah, once. Yeah, you went down. we all did it once, but I stayed with it. I was doing okay. Iowa City Bruisers, and what do we got here? We got the.
Oh, here's a Johnson County Republicans.
It must be political election. Here comes the Johnson County Republicans. There you go. All right, guy. Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming. They're all here. It must be. Well, I don't know if it's election year or not. It almost always is.
There's never a non-election
year. Never a non-Republican. That's
never
right.
a non-election year.
There you go. There's their float. There's their float. Thanks for coming. Thank you for coming. The red, white, and blue. That's the reason the United States is here, because you can march in the parade and hand out to your favorite candidate.
Yes, your favorite candies. There he is.
I don't know who that is. Good.
He's trying to catch up.
I like it. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Well, the fun never ends right here at the Coralville Parade. Never a let up on the Coralville Parade, ever. Don't even think about it. But I'll tell you something. The breeze feels good, what little of it there is anymore.
We seldom had a break here, didn't we? We haven't had much time to talk about some other things.
Parade organizers are doing a great job, by the way.
Yeah, and it's good flow. Sometimes they have a breakdown or a misfire, and you got 15 minutes between something. Not today. It's fast and furious.
We've got Dynamic Music Studio here.
They're a music studio provides voice and instrument lessons to all ages and levels.
Wow. Get the little kids in doing some stuff, you bet. Well, I'm a former cornet player, and I didn't pan out too good for me.
Well, at least baseball was successful.
But baseball was the only thing that panned out for me. The old cornet lasted about 3 years, and I gave that. I just, I was a firm. I was what they call it. Herb. Did you play in a band?
No.
Well, in your section of like cornets, whatever they have. If you have 6 kids, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right.
I was
first chair, second chair,
I was
third
last chair.
Yeah.
I had a firm lock on last chair. and the kid ahead of me was number 5. He was really good.
He was trying to take your
I couldn't even get
place.
to number 5 unless he quit. And I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think they're a sponsor here today, but West Music is right here in Coralville, and they've been in Coralville and Iowa City. Proud supporters of the community, and if you're going to get in the music business, I really don't know where else you go. But you go to West Music and you can lease instruments, you can buy instruments, you can get lessons. It's right down here on 5th Street in Coralville. They do a wonderful job. We've got more floats.
We got more coming.
I'm looking forward to the Jeep Junkies. What do you think that's all about?
I have no idea, but
group
we'll find
of
out
Jeep
shortly.
enthusiasts. We're a group that loves to give back to the community by raising money from the fun runs. We plan to have a donate to Children's Hospital and vets and back to the school. Wow, we could just get them to go by. We'll talk about them some more.
You know, people at home can tune in to the Coral Vision Channel 5 or the digital channel 118.8 for rebroadcasts of our 4thFest events, which includes rebroadcasts of this parade.
I hope they're getting some good shots of you and I.
Yeah, we'll see. I have to watch that to see what I said. I never know.
That's why we don't want to watch it.
Uh-huh.
Well, we've got the 4thFest. We've got Bachmeyer Carpet Floor. We've got Paula Bakey, a sponsor. Barker Apartments, Jim and Jan Barnes. Barry and Roxy Bedford, Ellen Bigelow, Byron Bork, Rex and Michael Brasdaughter. My wife gave some money. I'll take care of that. Brian's Creations, Brown Deer Co-op, Brown Deer Golf Club, Dr. Richard and Ann Burton. Carmela's Performing Arts, Coralville Fire Department, Hy-Vee Cross Park, Coralville Police Department. These are all sponsors. Megan Foster and Nick Westergaard, Patty Franz, every blooming thing, and Roger Dotson. I know Roger. Coralville Library, Gilchrist Jew, Jim Harrington, for God's sake, Kelly and Nancy Hayworth, Minda Heyman. What do you got over there?
Dave and Lynette Jacoby. I know Dave Jacoby. Keith and Connie Jones. I know Keith and Connie Jones. Gary Kissinger, Ken Crizen, Joanne Lane, Elizabeth O'Connell, Kurt, is it Leffert?
It's Elizabeth O'Connell, Leifert, and Kurt
Leifert.
Yeah.
Of course, Lansing Funeral Home. We've seen the Leppy Kroger, Lynn County Rural Electric. We have Dawn, and I'll let you say that, and Dave Potter, Fran Passmore, Russell's Locksmith. I remember Russell's Locksmith.
Darn right.
Well, that goes back a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it does.
Josh and Jess Scheinberger. Wow, we've got a big
Skip
group.
and Pat Wells.
Yeah.
Ron and Bev Wendland. They're on the
You
list.
darn right. The Holden Comprehensive Care Center. I'm going to tell you, folks, knock on wood, not yet, but if you need them, they're going to be here. You darn right. The Holden Cancer Care Center right at the University of Iowa. Thank you for being who you are. Thanks for doing what you do.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear. That's a new flavor. Woo! Yeah. You know, she's using that water to douse herself with. That's the smartest person in the parade yet, except for you and I. Instant Home Improvement. You should call them, Herb.
Well, this is the yes, it is. Well, they rent stuff at the Rent Us Center. I think they probably rented the van.
I get it. Instant Home Center. I get it. Well, your vote matters. Defending democracy. There they are right there. And they've got ladies with kind of some fancy dresses and a parasol out today. It looks nice. Big Panama hats on. It's hot.
That's right. They need it.
It's summer. I'm not sure what that lady has underneath that thing, and I'm not going to ask.
Some
I don't think a lot.
You know who this is.
Carolina Espinoza. She's an insurance lady right
That's
here.
right. Yeah, she's
there
been in
she goes right
she's
there.
been most every parade.
Yes, she
I
has.
remember.
Yes. Hi, good morning. She's marching right behind over there.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, guys and girls. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot.
Habla Español.
Habla Español.
Yep.
Red Solo Cup. Oh, boy, the list goes on of volunteers that it takes to run a parade down here. I got Fran Passmore and Russell's Locksmith, Doris Slade, oh, boy. And then Bob Snyder, Susan Schmidt, Shoemaker Holland, Sports Club. Herb and Mary Staub right there. They hid you down the basket case. Iowa Children's Museum, the Laura Soretti team at REMAC. the Olive Garden, Rick and Sandra Thorington, Neil and Joyce Trott, of course, Trumbull Consulting, Two Rivers Bank and Trust. Name 2 rivers in Johnson County, Herb.
2 rivers?
2 rivers. Name 2 rivers in Johnson County.
Well, I'm trying to think.
That's because you can't.
No,
there's only one.
Iowa.
There you go. Anita Rich Vogelsang, Diana Warnicki, Skip Petwell, Ben Wedman, Woofables, my friend Alex's wife.
Yeah.
Extreme Arena, and Rick and Lisa Zortman. The Human Etch-a-Sketch, Rick Zortman, what a guy. In kind, meaning they loaned the parade committee something.
Yeah, but it's nice to have people give you some stuff.
Well, it doesn't cost you money, but you need their things. Look at that.
That's right.
John Cobbled on Business Radio and Central State Bank, Lantern Park Hy-Vee.
Yep. Gilchrist Jewett Lumber Company, Harry's Custom Trophies, Hyatt Regency Hotel Conference Center, Jungie Ford, Mulford Plumbing, and Once Upon a Child, Pearson, and Walmart.
Wow.
All were in kind.
And as a special note, ladies and gentlemen, while we wait for the next float to come by, we've got a special thank you from the 4th of July Committee to Gilchrist Jewett Lumber for providing the parade staging area, West Bank for providing staging volunteers, Jan Hines and the awesome staff at Coral Business. Excuse me. Sorry, it's John Hines. I said Jan. Sorry, John. Back in the truck. Our zany Coral Vision Parade commentator. That's us.
Yeah.
Zany,
Thanks,
zany commentator
Yeah.
Herb Staub, basket auction organizer Michael Branstetter, auctioneer Kyle Sokup, and MC Rex. I forgot about it.
Yeah, you're in there again.
Rex Branstetter, Pearson for printing and folding the parade program. You're done. And a very special thank you to the staff for the City of Coralville. You think? Jan Coleman at City Hall, Liz Robertson at City Hall, Jerry Kinney, the Rec Department, Parks and Streets Department. You know, those Parks and Street Department, they work their rear ends off.
Well, they're going to work some more.
Yeah, they're just getting started cleaning up the mess here.
Yes, 2 days.
A very special thank you to all those people and the Coralville Police and Fire Departments. And we still got a parade to go. I haven't seen some things here yet. What's going on here?
Well, we're waiting for the, looks like the Kingfisher lacrosse team is, maybe they got in a fight down there.
Thought they did. I heard that. That's all over.
Yeah.
Tearing down the tents and cleaning out the cages, but I don't see anybody coming, John?
Yeah, we're only at number 74. We got another 20-some to go yet.
We're looking good. And, you know, part of the things we're looking good is because the Coralville Recreation Center is built right at 1971, built right across the street from a building that was built in 1974 called Northwest Junior High. And at that point in 1964, the city of Coralville, the Coralville Education Department, school district, decided to join Iowa City. And so the first thing that happened here was Coralville was they built, thank you, a little school up here, right up, I can see it, Kirkwood Elementary. So
Yeah,
Iowa City took that over. They got that as part of the deal. They get what's called now Coralville Central.
Yes.
And they got a Kirkwood school, and they came out, and immediately they built Northwest Junior High. And the big shtick on Northwest Junior High when they built it, if you look over there, do you see any windows?
Not a one. There's not a
window.
Well,
it was called Stalag Northwest because it looked like, it still does in my view, it looked like a prison. So the kids called it Stalag Northwest for a long time. And boy, you never know. Now we've got a little action break here, and in the parade that might mean somebody had a flat tire. Maybe there's some sort of an incident down there. But they're on the way. We've got more to come. Don't go away. Herb, tell me about things going on around Coralville while you're at it.
Well, you know, there's 2 seasons in Iowa, and one is mosquito and construction season, which we're in the middle of right now.
I guess.
The other's winter. But I want to tell you the good news, 12th Avenue, folks, is now open. It's been closed for a month. It was the best month in front of our house. We had no traffic at all for a whole month. Nothing. But, you know, the people that would come up, go through the road, around the road closed signs, go around the barricades, past the excavators, past the piles of gravel, and still try and get through, then turn around in our driveway and go back again. I mean, can't you people read?
Is that
road closed?
No, that's part of the thing on their driving test. They never had to read that, road closed.
Oh, yeah.
Well, from my angle down there where my office is on 5th Street across from the library, it's open until Monday, then they close it again for another session. What do we have here?
Kingfisher Lacrosse.
Kingfisher Lacrosse.
This is our lacrosse sign.
I like the sounds of that. You bet.
Yeah.
All right. Kingfisher Lacrosse. Here comes the parade. Don't ever go anywhere. Kingfisher Lacrosse provides training and competitive play opportunity for boys and girls. Thank you. Boys and girls in lacrosse. 10U and 12U girls win the state title.
All right.
Wow.
Way to go.
Kingfisher, yeah, you betcha. Yeah. Fishing for new members.
They're
fishing
for
more
new
players.
Members. All right.
I like that. You know, you watch that, I never can see the ball on TV.
No.
Yeah. I like it.
They have these little things now on TV. You can follow it with dotted lines
Yeah.
that are in orange and that. You can actually see what's going on.
That's a neat deal.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. I watched that. Notre Dame is pretty good in college. That's all I go by. I don't really know anything. Brown Deer Place Retirement Living and Memory Care.
Well, that was our excitement for a moment.
That was it.
Yep. No,
we got this.
We got one coming. It's coming.
So the other activity in Coralville, folks, is I'm going to tell you right here on the air that the River Power restaurant down at the old dam, that's going to be something. The word isn't out officially yet. You got it. There goes the young man with a baby right there. Here we go. The Brown Deer Place Retirement Living and Memory Care. All right. And right behind him comes the lacrosse guy.
He's going to whack a ball there. Oh, yeah.
And the reason for all the things going on in around Coralville is because so much happening. And at the River Power Restaurant, it will be a restaurant again. It will be a meeting place and a place you can have for weddings and receptions and things like that. It's going to be quite a deal. It's very well known and loved throughout the state and the Midwest. It's coming back.
Well, it's good because they had, of course, it's gone now, but they had the best Sunday brunch around. That was wonderful.
Yeah.
And that would be a Christmas tradition. When everyone came home for Christmas, that would be our place to go. And
so many people miss it, and rightfully so.
Well, hopefully we'll get something else, so that's fine.
They're coming back, you betcha.
That's right.
Well.
This is the Tabernacle Baptist Church.
Oh, boy. Celebrated. How long they been around?
They've been around a long time. It's their 40th anniversary.
40th year.
Yeah.
Tabernacle Baptist Church. Yeah.
VBS, Vacation Bible School.
Oh, yeah. Boy, I did that as a kid. Went to Bible school, Bible camp, all kinds of stuff that.
They did anything to get rid of you when you were a kid.
My folks did, yeah.
What you were.
You know, that's funny. You'd say that. One year I went to 5 different camps. I got to think, I haven't even been home all summer. Went to Boy Scout camp. I went to church camp. I went to baseball camp.
Yep.
I went to.
That was planned.
Horse ranch camp. You bet. Tailgate patrons unit right there, boy. No. Holy mackerel! Black. Is that just somebody's private truck?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know who it is, but man, that's not your typical.
It's called Special Ops Tailgating.
Wow.
99 Freightliner Ambulance.
Yes.
Jason Berg.
The Trojan Baseball Club. Hi, guys. Looking good. Looking good. 100 student athletes in their program. Wow. Go West High. Go West High. Go get them.
Did you play their grandfather back in the day?
Yeah. Probably did.
At City High?
Matter of fact, they probably did.
Probably did.
Oh, boy. They got a whole bunch of kids there today. They're all fired up. Yeah. American pastime. Look at this little guy in the end back there. He's all he's a Trojan through and through.
Cheeks are red as that
balloon. He's ready to play. He is ready to go. He doesn't know if he's third baseman or left-handed or anything. He's just ready to go.
You know, this is the third martial arts.
Martial arts.
Yeah. I mean, what's that tell you?
The Maru Martial Arts. I don't know, but I'm staying away from them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Yes. Boy, they just broke a board right in front of us here. Maru Martial Arts. Hi, Lonnie. Hi, Lonnie. That lady broke that board.
That's right.
I'm not going out there.
Nope. Watch this.
Ow! Damn, that hurt me just watching him. Whatever they say, Herb, that's fine with me. Whatever they say.
Uh-huh. Tell you, that black doesn't look very cool.
I'm just going to tell you, I think they could have chosen white. That's probably not the spirit of Kung Fu or whatever that stuff is.
Well, this is kind of scary. We got 2 skeletons walking up the middle of the
I
street.
don't know about this one here. I guess the kids will like it. What is this?
It's the Eclipse Haunted House. Every year at Halloween, they have a family. It's a haunted attraction located in Iowa City above the Pizza Ranch on Highway 1. It's over on.
That's Wardway.
Yeah,
that's the Wardway.
Yes, yeah.
Wow.
Live it up and down.
I never knew.
Yeah.
Now, if they came trick or treating my house, I'm not opening the door.
No.
Huh?
No, I don't want
They
to.
got skeleton outfits.
That's good.
Nice big truck there. I don't. What is that up there? Oh, I didn't look high enough. Wow.
What do you do on your day off? Look at that. I'm hot just looking at it.
I don't know what we just saw.
I guess you'll have to go over at the haunted attraction.
Helping Hands Moving Service right there.
Yeah.
Hi, ma'am. Wonder if she could help us move. Could she help us move?
No.
Wow, that's the biggest straight truck I've seen. You betcha. Helping Hands.
That's about maximum, isn't it?
Hi, little kiddo. Hi. That's a pretty dress. Yeah. Big hat, big Texas hat. Good morning. Good morning. Boy, people are having fun. I'll tell you that right now, man. Hey, right in here. You betcha. Right here. We got it going for it. Thank you so much. I got it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Compliment Helping Hands Moving Services. Long distance from Coralville, local and long distance from Coralville, Iowa.
There you are.
Live it up, it says. Live it up. We are living it up. What do they think we're doing here?
Well, they're celebrating fun and entertainment in the parade. Live it up at Riverside Casino.
Nice of them to come up here. Look, boy, they got quite a big old slot machine.
That's
marching
quite
in
a
the
parade
parade.
item, yeah.
And they got guys who are really going to be in shape when they get done there. There
no
you go.
kidding.
Yeah, come right in. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you're all
yeah.
right. Thanks.
Herb hit the jackpot. He got a
Yeah.
popsicle.
Anything that's cold is good, right?
That'll make me talk more, ladies and gentlemen, because he's got to suck on that popsicle before
Here comes Kayla.
before it went down. Here comes Kayla, somebody. Kayla
Yeah,
Fisher,
Kayla Fisher.
locally involved realtor in the greater Iowa City area, offering many valuable services. Complimentary moving trailer featured in today's parade. So if you call Kayla Fisher, she'll let you use this
Trailer.
truck and trailer
Yeah,
while you move. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Hello there. Hello there.
Good for
How
us.
are you doing? I'm in the shade. You're not. Thanks for coming. You're doing a good job. Yeah.
Well, while we're here, right before the next float comes up, you know that we were lucky enough to get our list last night of the parade, and those at home, you could download the parade lineup from the Coralville.org/4thFest. So you need to go take a look. You get our 4thFest schedule with the fireworks tonight. There's a carnival. There's food. There's entertainment. This is a non-stop party all weekend.
The fun thing to do is to go there on January 1, watch the Rose Bowl parade, then watch a good parade. Watch this one.
Right
and
after.
It's 10 degrees below zero here on that day, but it's beautiful here. You'll be able to watch the 4th of July parade in the middle of January right here and look great. I've done that a couple times. Yeah. You bet. Happy Ambition baton twirling team.
Ambition.
Wow. Look at this group we got going right here. Wow. They got 50 young ladies with their batons out. They got shorts on and not T-top. What do they call those?
That's a sleeveless.
Sleeveless tops on.
Yeah.
Green. We are Ambition. And with this heat, I'm not. Are you? Huh? They're looking good. Hi, girls.
Thank you. Thank you for
looking
coming.
good.
Look at these little girls. They all got their hair pulled back, and their sparkles on their forehead are going down to her nose.
That girl is just as pink as a steak I'm going to have later on. Boy, what a group. What a group. Folks, I have to tell you, this is the highlight of the year. This is the 4th of July parade in Coralville, Iowa. And I mean that. Next winter at 10 below zero. Turn on this parade on your TV. Go to the Coralville website.
Rex, did you ever ride on a school bus?
Not until about 6th grade. We went on a road tour. We never had one in Coralville.
Good one. Thank you. Got it.
It went in. It went in the cup. What do we got going here? Rachel Zimmerman, somebody. Rachel Zimmerman.
Well,
Rachel Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Sean Harmson. What float is this? I'm going to guess it's the Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Yep.
Body Move, Ambition Dance.
Yep. Then the Iowa City Aerohawks are coming up next.
Okay, here come the Aerohawks. Iowa City Aerohawks is celebrating their 35th annual air show at the Iowa City Sanitary Landfill on Hebo Road. That's out west of the county home. They're family friendly with kids. Folks, they've got the most beautiful remote control airplanes. They are absolutely authentic. They are beautiful. Beautiful airplanes out there. They're really good. Well, the Democrats are still going by. It's that's what makes beautiful great. America great. It's Independence Day. Independence from the King. 249 years ago, independence from the King of England. Right here. And here's why. Because you can march down the street in any political party with any idea you want, and this is the place to do it.
That's right.
It's the United States. There they go.
Well,
there they go, right there.
All I know is the kickoff.
Here comes the caboose.
Yeah, the kickoff to our 250th has started.
It started.
It
was kicked off at the state fair. Yeah. So next year, folks, right here on the same channel, same page. Whether or not Herb and I make it, I don't know. They'll probably fire us, but or the good Lord will be with Gay and Sheila or Lansing by then, I imagine. Yeah.
Oh yes.
That's America, ladies and gentlemen. You see one group of Politico, you see them all.
I was out to this Aerohawk show one Sunday, and look at the size of
those are
they're not little. They are. I mean, you could put about a 6-month-old kid in those things and fly them up in the air.
Those things are the real deal, and they fly them around. You think it's a World War II plane coming in on you. Look at that stuff. That's great stuff. That is beautiful stuff that they have out there. Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you. We're talking about you.
Yep. Thank
you,
Aerohawks.
You got it right there. Free admission right there. Sunday, July 13th. Is that this coming Sunday? No.
This
is July 4th, Rex. Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. What is today, Herb?
I think it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3. It's the 4th of July.
Thank you, young man.
4th of July. 2025. Next year, the 4th of July, 2026.
Folks, we're seeing what we call a lot of greasy faces in this parade, and I'm telling you,
they're moist.
The Deer Creek Ramblers are up and at 'em. Thank you so much. We'll see you at the fair. Absolutely. You're darn right.
Johnson County Fair Group. There they are.
Johnson County Fair, July 19 through 23.
All right.
There you go, fairgoer. Right there. Likewise Academy program transport. You bet. Lifetime Academy. In the regular classes, parents, guardians have the enroll students Bible education.
Wise.
I get it.
Be wise, be life. Thank you.
They receive gospel-centered character education. Wow. Bible stories. Kindness, honesty, and responsibility. There's something. Rob, how are you? Wow. You got it. You got it, Rob. You got it. Man, they got a group. There's Keystone.
Yeah.
Keystone right here. Keystone. Senior living community in North Liberty, right up the street here. Full spectrum of options. I've been in there. I've helped many people sell their homes and move to Keystone. It's a great place, if you will. It's just a wonderful place to, I'm going to say finish up, but that's kind of what it is. Good for them. And right behind it, who do we have here?
Carew Landscaping.
Wow.
Been in Johnson County for 37 years.
I'm glad I'm not digging a hole or doing some sodding with them today.
Well, the Carews, as you see seated, is the mother.
Oh,
and
she's the brains of the outfit.
Well, yeah, and her 2 kids are the big wrestlers, the Carew wrestlers that are out in Clear Creek, Amana.
Oh, boy.
They're animals. We had both of them at our daycare.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, yeah. They're quite the athletes.
Compared to us, they're animals, you mean?
Yes, they are. They're mean, lean wrestling machines.
Absolute biggest truck I've ever seen in my life from Holiday Wrecker. Proudly serving the Coralville. Wow. Look at the size of the truck, 83.
Well, you get a semi with a loaded trailer that's jackknifed in the ditch. What are you going to get them out with?
Well, I don't. Well, that thing was.
They need 2 of these things.
That's called Tegler record grade. Look at the smokestacks on this truck. Good God. Holy mackerel, Andy. Look at this thing.
Yes. Wow. Yeah, big. Doesn't even have its 6 wheels down.
Wow. Holy mackerel, Andy, that ought to do it.
Well, there's one. This is two.
I see three.
There's another one coming.
No way. They've taken up half the distance of the parade. These wreckers are absolutely giants. Beautiful.
Yes, they are.
That kid drives about 17. That's his younger sister, I assume. Look at the size of that. 50 ton, it says. That means that their capacity is 50 ton to go out on the interstate and get those tragic accidents on the interstate. These are the groups. Yeah. These are the groups they call. Look at they spent all week in the shop shining these trucks up.
Yep.
Folks, this is you can hear that, man. If you can't, your TV's off. This is beautiful.
They're talking to each other.
They are. There's a holiday wrecker now operated by Tegler. Holiday wrecker 351-9091. I have that in my phone.
Yeah,
I need to wreck my old car. I just picked that up and.
You take that old.
I do.
That old GTO out. You never know when you.
I've called it before. I've had it flatbedded from downtown Iowa City. The height of embarrassment. Yeah, look at here. We got going to Lee's junk. It says, "I like life is better without junk."
Removal.
I have a lot of friends who should read that. It says, "Life is better without junk."
Watch your tongue.
Dumpster rentals. I'm working on a deal right now. I'm going to call them. I'm going to call Lee's and Rentham. We're going to give them a call. $299 for 3 days. That's a bargain.
It is.
My neighbor could get halfway through his garage.
With the one dumpster.
Oh man. What we got going here now?
Well, I always thought the Marian Baptist Church was in Marion, but it's not. It's in Washington, Iowa.
Wow, thanks for coming. Is that a fact?
Yes, it is.
Well, I've seen those buses all over. That's where they're from,
Washington, Iowa.
Well, who knew, Herm? Every week we offer free rides and warm smiles and spiritual encouragement to children and adults alike. From Sunday school to Community Outreach Week, we're here to serve and uplift. Well, good for them.
Well, here's the Johnson County Cattlemen. But
why not? Why not?
Samples. Where's the samples?
We'll see you at the fair. We'll be at the fair. See you at the fair. Are you the queen? Ladies and gentlemen, we have the queen.
We have the queen here.
Johnson County Beef Queen is right here. Boy, we just got outranked, Herb. There goes the queen. We were big shots, but she's the queen. That outranks us by far.
No kidding.
Oh, boy, Amelon Lawn Care. You know what my thing says right after? It says kaput at the end of the parade there. There's no way this...
See, we had a little rift in the numbering. Everything else is good. We got them. Amelon's here. And we already had Carew, and we had... That's the last number is 97. That's Amelon.
But, Herb, I have here to tell you, I don't know if you're observant or not, but the parade's going on.
It still continues.
I know, Carol. Not our fault the committee ran out of paper
to
print things. We've got a parade here, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the Big Ten towing. Now, I don't know about you, but these tow trucks are getting bigger, for God's sake. Look at the size of that thing. Big Ten University Towing of Iowa City. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. Nice big. Look at that. Operated by Riggs Towing. I don't know. Look at there's the control panel. Yeah, they got
they got a client.
They're towing like a little baby buggy.
Yeah, a little wagon.
50-ton truck towing a baby, but that is a good one. I like that. You darn betcha. That's right. Hi, kiddo. Hi, kiddo. Iowa City's finest, Big Ten University Towing. Family Medicine Clinic.
I think someone just piggybacked because here comes Santa Claus. Santa Claus wasn't on the list.
Santa Claus, he's a guest. He's always a standing guest.
Yeah. Hey, Santa. Hey.
There goes Santa.
Good to see ya.
Just when you think you've seen it all, in the middle of July. Middle of July, there goes Santa Claus, and here comes the street sweeper.
And that's
ladies and gentlemen, you know something? It just bedevils me and sad to tell you that the 2025 Coralville Independence Day 4th of July Parade has come to an end.
Well, it's been another great year. The weather was great. The floats were wonderful. The company is good. And I thank you, and I can't wait till our 250th
we're working on
anniversary.
So everybody back in the truck, all of the sponsors, everybody who put this on, there goes the Coralville Police. Everybody's had their work cut out extra today with all the heat. and the beautiful sunshine. It's the 4th of July. This is America, and Coralville, Iowa did it up great as always. Everybody here are great sponsors. So Herb, on behalf of me, I'm Rex.
I'm Herb.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us. Tune in later on Coralville.org. Watch the parade. We'll see you next time.
Yep. Thank you and good night.
So long.